Leave Los Arcos under the bells of the parochial church. Good morning, fam. Welcome to stage 7 of Camino Santiago, the French way. Today, supposedly an 18-mile walk from Los Arcos to Logroño, but that's 18 miles. We're going to cut that by 3, and we're gonna stay at a town right before Logroño. So it's gonna be a warm day. Leaving Los Arcos right there. Our hotel was right below that. Hostal Monaco. We had a great breakfast, all you can eat breakfast. But you can't seem to really eat all you can because you're so tired. So here we go. So there's an image of all the places that we're going to be seeing on the way. So we'll see you on the way, fam. Thanks for keep joining us. Stage 7 from Los Arcos to Logroño. Pray for us, and we'll be praying for you. Leaving Los Arcos, immediately confronted with a slight uphill paved street. It's a beautiful morning. It's supposed to be a high of 79 today during our walk. Everyone seems to be having their backyard gardens around here. At least there's shade in the morning. Saying goodbye to this beautiful city. Going on to today's adventure. Okay, here's the map, fam. This is I guess the state of Navarra. And we're currently in Los Arcos. And we're going to go to the last city in Navarra, which is Viana. So we're going to walk from Los Arcos to San Sol, to Torres del Rio, climb all the way up to Nuestra Señora del Pollo, down, and then down to Viana. Logroño is over here. In the next couple of days. But that is our trail for today. I think we're nearing the village of San Sol. Like, went from dirt road to asphalt road. Right over there to that village. What's interesting is in every single one of these village we pass, the highest point is that church tower, the very tip of the hill. That's where we're going. Welcome to San Sol, fam. We made it to the border of Nevada, and I forgot the next, but we made it out of Nevada. All right, we made it to San Sol. Still in Nevada, but at least we're out of Los Arcos. Now we're in San Sol. There's the church up there. A whole lot of birds.
To all be nesting right under there.
Yeah. Well, we've left San Sol, and now we're somewhat at least covered in some foliage, some nice trees, nice shade from the fields of the last 5 kilometers. So now it's downhill on these rocky cobblestones, rocky stone paths. It's blistering my right foot. And at this point, we are so far. Where are we? We're right here, and we were there. We're now going through there, over the bridge, and through the town. So, yeah, definitely a blister on the right side of my foot. It hasn't yet burst. Daughter Lauren says leave it alone, don't puncture it, let it heal itself. So I'm gonna leave it alone. There's a small blister on my left side of my right toe. I'm leaving that alone. Seems to be affecting my right foot. Maybe I'm bearing too much weight on my right side. But yeah, so it's a condition of the feet. And it's these downhills that kind of affect it. All in all, it's been a pretty good walk. We just stopped at San Sol to have some coffee and a banana and just a good 10-minute break. We've been finding out, or at least I think it's better, that if we actually take a longer break, maybe a 10-minute break, and pause, rather than what we were doing in the first 4 or 5 days, which was, we would stop, drink some water, and keep going. We never really rested. So I think we saw a couple of people who just take off their packs and just have coffee and just relax for a few minutes. So that's what we're doing now, and it's actually been very helpful. So I'm going through a little tunnel right here underneath the road, and across over a bridge. There's a little resting area underneath the bridge. I don't know what the water trough is there is for. There's a water trough. And there's the church. That again was closed, but we didn't get to see inside. And then there's another church on this side. Hopefully it'll be open and we get to see it. And I am not looking forward to that climb. Here we go. The bells keep ringing, but the doors are locked. Oh, what a beautiful Beautiful church. Well, there's a water source. A water fountain is attached to the local town cemetery. So I guess you can literally call that the fountain of life, because right here is the town cemetery, which, cool enough, is open. So we're gonna take a look and pay our respects. And the little chapel at the cemetery. Interesting. Right there is the town. And this is the cemetery.
Anna, come on, you can do it.
Look at that stride. It's like, yeah, she got the hiker's legs. Look at that.
Yeah.
As we're passing through makeshift memorial garden. It's kind of like a... It is okay to look. I would be honored. It seems to be a memorial for people who created in memory of people they loved along the way. And they left stones, created these piles, left a little piece of them here to commemorate a life lived. There's ribbons and flags of the people who've gone through this phase of the Camino. And there's the rest of the way. Is there a praying mantis just waiting for me just to fall over so that he can eat me alive. Too bad, Mr. Mantis. I'm gonna get to where I'm going. Get this rather monotonous section of walking on this trail next to this gorge. And it's basically a lonely trail. And what's this? And run into just a pile of rocks, or what is it? Oh, it's a shelter. Let's see. It's a shelter. I guess if you're stuck here, you can use that as a shelter and stay in there. Well, we're not gonna be stuck there because we're gonna be staying at Bai, which is, I think, another 6 miles to go. As soon as you get over the hill, this is what you see on the other side. Time to appreciate the downhill. Okay, while going downhill, I guess it's okay to, since we've stayed at a couple of albergues, a couple of hostels, talk about places we've stayed. You know, when we went the first day was Horizon, and that place was nice. It was clean. We got a private room, so we had twin beds, and so the first night after Saint Jean Pied de Port was pretty good. The second night, we got a room. We got 2 spaces at Roncesvalles, which was all giant dorms. I think I stayed on the second floor, and I stayed on the 3rd floor, and I stayed in bunks. And well, yeah, that first night, I got a complaint from one of, I think he was French. He didn't get a good night's sleep because I snored. So if he ever watches this, I apologize, but that's just the way it is. Can't help but snore. Would have been hard for me to stop breathing or not sleep at all. So yeah, there's a lot of snoring. That was one of them. So that was a little different. Showers were shared showers. And then the third day was at Zubiri, and we stayed at a hostel, and there must have been like 2, 4, 6, 10 beds in a room. I really couldn't sleep that night. I was editing some videos, and so I spent most of the night in the living area of the hostel. They had a sofa, and I fell asleep there for probably about 3 hours, and then went up to the room probably slept for another 2 hours. I don't know if I snored or not. Didn't hear any complaints. And then I think after that we stayed at another place. I don't know where Anna got it, but it was the toughest one. The beds were uncomfortable. They were on this aluminum thing. It kept, every time someone would move, it'll make a popping sound. It was one of those church-run albergues where the seminarians, I guess, lived and studied next. So yeah, it was not the most comfortable place. Also, that's where I first experienced, some people got stinky feet. And so, yeah, I had to live with that for the night. And then after that, and that was on my birthday that we stayed at that albergue. Follow that with the next place we stayed. It was at a Capuchin monastery. That was the best. And I got it. I think she felt bad for me. And I think it was a treat for my birthday. But It was the best. It was right next to the church. And if you enter one of these rooms, it was Coro Iglesia room. You actually get to sit and reflect. And right above the altar of the church, video you guys have probably seen, but that's was the albergue. And then the place we stayed last night was a hotel. So it was a literal hotel. Stayed on the 4th floor, had an elevator, had your own private shower, and for breakfast, they had a buffet breakfast. Sadly, couldn't eat much because for some reason you wake up early in the morning all so exhausted, not really that hungry. But had 2 glasses of orange juice, some bread, and this thing that looked like a honeydew. So that's all the places we've been staying, fam. So I don't know where we're staying tonight, but sure I'll show you when we get there. We descended down that hill, only to ascend up this hill, to up to there, to I don't know, it's another descent and another ascent. And we made it to the peak here, which is 9.45 miles. There's a little abandoned house over there. This is an old-time shelter. We are 3.8 kilometers to go to where we're staying, which is Viana. Oh, there's another hill to climb up there. Whew. 2 kilometers to go, and we're on the side of the road. And just like that, we're off the road and back onto the path. Just when I was enjoying a flat road. Nearing our destination, and the skies are getting cloudy and it's starting to sprinkle, so we gotta rush the next mile or maybe getting caught in the rain. This is Viana. This is the church in Viana. Wow. Romanesque. So we found the place we are staying at the Hotel Palacio Pujadas. Here. Great choice, Anna. And in here. I just wanna. This is fancy.
Yeah. Thank you, Anna. Gotta take a picture of that.
Right Practicing something? Busted. Walking around the city of Navarrete. This is the church of Santa Maria de Viana. In this church in Navarrete. I mean, in this is the chapel of Saint Mary of Magdalene. These are pieces from the Church of St. Mary in Viana, are at times on loan to the museum in Madrid. And this is the chapel of St. John the Baptist. Oh my goodness.